Hello everybody, it's Lori here. We're camping. Mike has gone to town and he'll be back any minute. But we're camping here in Latimer County, Oklahoma. We have about 10.5 acres here. It is a kind of a hot spot. There's been a lot of activity around here. We're not that far from Robbers Cave. And I have been out. I just got back actually from distributing cut up apples here, there, everywhere in this general vicinity in hopes of luring in, anybody that likes apples. Hopefully very tall somebody with a lot of hair. But I'll show you. Here's a spot I'm kind of keeping an eye on over there. And let's see if I can. The blue thing is a privacy wall because on the other side we have a 5-gallon bucket with the bottom cut out, and it's partially buried in a hole that we dug. And there's some tissue paper there, and a shovel. And every time we use our bucket, we throw a little dirt on it, and it's ready for the next time. There's the apples. They're on what I call it's an elbow tree. Well, let me get it to sit still. Anyway, I got some apple pieces over there, and I also have let me zoom in. I also have my recorder over there. I bought it new with card from different vendors. I mean, I bought them both from the internet from different vendors. And when the camera, I always want to call it a camera, when my recorder got here, I got to reading, how to use it. And come to find out that the 64 meg cards that I got for it are too much. It will only take up to 32. Well, I didn't know this till just, sad to say, I waited till the last minute. Moments before it was time to go. And so rather than brave Walmart, which I really hate doing, I stopped by the dollar store, and all they had was 16s. So I don't want to waste any daylight time recording. I'm going to tippy-toe over there tonight and turn them on. I've got the recorder kind of buried up under in leaves at the base of the tree. The tree is leaning, and it's under so that if there's any moisture falling, it won't get there unless there's a lot of it, in which case I'll run get it. And I've got a wire leading up to the microphone, and it's also hidden behind some leaves and tied to a limb above the recorder. So I'm going to go over there and turn them on here when it gets a bit darker than this. And the coyotes, gee whiz, the coyotes are going to start singing any minute now. And that's always kind of beautiful. I enjoy that. Well, this is our campsite, as I said. And all that white stuff on the tents, that's a tent cot. That's mine over there. I usually camp by myself, so this is what I use most of the time, unless I cannot drive very close to the campsite. Then I use just a little carry tent or a hammock. I'll sleep in a hammock sometimes with a tarp over, kind of stretched over with some rope. But I have the powder on there because, sometimes you get touches in the night. They'll touch your tent. They'll slap it even. Push in with it, with their finger. And I want the handprint. I want to see how big it is. And I've kind of jostled the tent a little bit. I've stuck our pistols in, I've got mine right here. It's a 6-hour 9mm. And in my tent over there, I got my .357 GP100 revolver. Mike has, he's going to have the SIG in his actually, but he's got a new rifle that he got for his birthday, which he'll have in there with him too. In case my apples draw up some bear, because the last time I was here, I was by myself with my dog, and there were some tracks. There were some interesting noises during the night, but the only tracks that I found that were of interest were those of bear, and they looked like they had been there for at least a week. So, but that was just a few months ago, and I don't want to. I got chased out by rain, or I would have stayed a couple more nights that time. This time we've been here a couple of nights, and tomorrow we have to go home because tomorrow's Wednesday and I have to go back to work on Thursday. This is my long weekend. The only thing that I really love about my job is that the 12 plus hours, often 14, that I work every day, unless I work overtime, which there's a lot of that too sometimes, but I only have to work Thursday through Saturday and every other Wednesday. So this week it will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Next week it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, alternately. That is kind of ideal, except I'm always off on Saturdays when all the cool stuff happens. However, several months ago, almost a year ago, I took off, put in for, got approved, and made my reservations, bought my tickets, everything for the Fouke Monster thing on June the 15th, which is this coming Saturday. So this week I'm actually just going to work Thursday and Friday, and then I'll be off on Saturday. We'll be heading to Fouke. And in Texarkana we'll be watching that movie, the Fouke Monster redone, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm just watching my apples over there. There's some tracks of a very large deer. It's not an elk. I don't think there are any elk around here, and it's not big enough for elk anyway. But, alright, you need to stop stomping around in the leaves, girl. See my personal protection. My bodyguard. My kokaroo. Yeah, she's my buddy. So, alright, signing off. Getting dark. I'm about to go. Mike should be back anytime. I don't hear him. I hope he remembers how to get here. Oh, that will be a trip. Well, I've camped by myself so many times. I mean, way more times than I have with anybody else. I just don't like him. I just don't want him being lost. But this is our place, though, and I love it so much. Okay, bye.